and Ghanaians could possibly see the return of Ayew back in the Black Stars later in March 2025 when the Black Stars resumes their 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifiers, because there is growing pressure on Otuado to name Ayew in the Black Stars squad for their next games in March 2025. I'll tell you all about it right here on Sports Update Ghana. Also coming up, well, Thomas Partey could be on his way out of Arsenal, and well, there are issues that I have to tell you about right here on Sports Updates Ghana, and also tell you about what Graham Potter has been saying about Mohamed Kudus, and in fact where he wants to play Mohamed Kudus in West Ham United. I'm talking about Kudus's position. Well, for Kamaldeen, well, there are reports that he could be leaving Southampton, but the new coach of Southampton wants to convince Kamaldeen to stay at Southampton. Well, I'll tell you all the gist right here on Sports Update Ghana. For now, please do subscribe, like, share, and don't forget to leave a comment. So let's get right into it and start off with Ayew, because fans of the Black Stars could see their former Black Stars captain back in the Ghana squad when they commenced their first game in the year 2025 in the 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifiers. Ayew has been out of the Black Stars for nearly a year. Well, after the 2023 AFCON in Ivory Coast, where Ayew captained the Black Stars as they exited at the group stages, Ayew last played his final match for the Black Stars when they took on Nigeria and Uganda in friendly matches for the month of March, after Coach Otuado took charge of the Black Stars in a second stint. After those two matches against Uganda and as well as Nigeria, Ayew was never called into the Black Stars. Coach Otuado was asked several times why he decided to leave Ayew out of the Black Stars, and he said that Ayew was not performing well at club level, and that was the decision why he decided to leave Ayew out of the national team. Now, with Ayew's current performance at club level for Le Havre in the French League 1, well, there are growing pressure on Coach Otuado to rename Ayew back in the Black Stars squad. Ayew, since joining Le Havre once again in the French League 1, has played 3 games, one of the matches starting as a substitute, and in his last 2 matches where Ayew started for Le Havre, he's managed to score 2 goals in 2 matches for his team. His first goal this season was in the game against Olympique Marseille, his former club, and recently when Le Havre lost by 2-1 against RC Lens, it was Ayew who managed to score the first goal in the game for Le Havre. Well, after seeing Ayew score 2 goals in his recent matches, well, some stakeholders in the national team want Ayew to return to the national team, because after Coach Otuado decided to leave Ayew of the Black Stars squad, well, the team has been struggling, and it was evident in the AFCON qualifiers that the Black Stars played, where we couldn't qualify for the 2025 AFCON, and that is why people believe that Ayew deserves to be in the Black Stars once again before he calls time on his career. Currently at 35 years old, well, Ayew is performing well, but do you think that Ayew should return to the Black Stars, or young players should be given the opportunity? Well, it is up to Coach Otuado to decide on that. But if Ayew continues with his current performance and improves on it, scoring more goals up to the end of February 2025, he could possibly be in Ghana's squad for the March 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifiers. Well, away from Ayew, let's talk some club football now and go to the Premier League, where Thomas Partey's future at Arsenal is in danger, because from reports coming in from the United Kingdom, it appears that Arsenal does not want to extend the contract of Thomas Partey. Thomas Partey is in the final year of his contract with Arsenal and is currently left with 6 months on his contract. According to what we are hearing, Arsenal wants to cut down on their expenditure, and Thomas Partey is one of the highest earners at the Gunners. Thomas Partey earns up to £250,000 every week, and well, it is really draining Arsenal, and that is why they want to make away with the Ghanaian midfielder. Well, according to some reports, Thomas Partey could end up returning to the Spanish La Liga or possibly go to the Serie A. Well, when coach Mikel Arteta was asked about the future of his two midfielders, that is Thomas Partey and Jorginho, who are away about 30 years, this was what Mikel Arteta had to say. The future of the two players is the possibility when that situation is in the contract. It's close communication with them, that is Jorginho and Partey, to understand as well as what the idea is and what they want to do and our intentions, and then decide what is best option for everybody is. But for the two players, I'm very, very, very happy with them, and they are such a great value in the squad. I want to give them the right frame of mind because it's the most important part of the season, and that is what Mikel Arteta said about the future of his two midfielders, that is Jorginho and Thomas Partey. Well, what do you think? Should Thomas Partey stay or should he leave Arsenal? I want to know your thoughts in the comment section. But let's go on and do some more and talk about another half of London club, that is West Ham United, because Graham Potter has been talking about the position he would like Mohamed Kudus to play in. Well, Kudus has been playing on the right wings recently for the Hammers, but it appears that Graham Potter in his first few days at West Ham has had that discussion with Mohamed Kudus and where he wants to play. And according to what Graham Potter is saying, Mohamed Kudus prefers to play just behind the striker as an attacking midfielder. Speaking after West Ham's defeat to Aston Villa, this was what Graham Potter had to say about Mohamed Kudus. He said Mo was really dangerous. Potter said after West Ham's game against Aston Villa, he's got some good attributes. He worked really well in the first half, pressing and winning some balls. He carried a threat. He was affected by the team in the second half because it was more difficult for him to get into the game. However, Graham Potter hinted at the potential role change of both Bowen and Mohamed Kudus. For Kudus, the coach said Kudus played more centrally than he has done for a bit. He quite likes the central role than to the right. He offers us a good option, absolutely, and that is what Coach Graham Potter said about Mohamed Kudus and the fact that there could be a change of positions for Mohamed Kudus at West Ham United. Now, let's wrap it all up with Mohamed Kudus's good friend, and that is Kamaldeen Sulemana, because there are reports that Kamaldeen Sulemana could be out of Southampton due to the lack of playing time at the Saints. Well, with new coach, that is Ivan Juric, taking over of West Ham. Now, away from Mohamed Kudus, let's talk about his good friend, that is Kamaldeen Sulemana, because with reports coming in, Kamaldeen Sulemana has been linked with a possible move away from Southampton because he has not been getting enough playing time, and under the previous coach at Southampton, well, Kamaldeen Sulemana really struggled. In fact, for a player who has had a huge number of injuries, and for him to be back playing active football, and his former coach will bring him as a substitute in matches and substitute him in the same second half, it was really denting the image and mental health of Kamaldeen Sulemana to the extent that he was linked with a possible move away from Southampton. Well, the new coach at Southampton, that is Ivan Juric, has identified Kamaldeen Sulemana as a great asset to his team. According to him, doesn't want Kamaldeen Sulemana to leave and wants him to stay at Southampton because after seeing Kamaldeen Sulemana score a goal and create an assist in Southampton's game against Swansea City, well, he wants the youngster to stay with the team. Well, on that note, we'll call it a show right here on Sports Update Ghana. Kindly share your thoughts in the comment section. My name is Joseph Adamafio, and until then, I'll see you in the next one. Please subscribe.